Hey everybody, just real quick, I wanted to say that this week's episode has some spoilers for the Dragon Ball franchise. So if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Kai or Dragon Ball Super or any of the Dragon Ball movies or anything that has come out over the past couple years, then you might enjoy this episode. But if you are currently catching up or don't want to be spoiled by anything, then come back and listen to this episode after you've caught up. Or if you don't care about spoilers and you don't really care about Dragon Ball Z and just want to hear our thoughts on the show, then go ahead and give it a listen. All right, thanks everybody.
Welcome to the Unpacked Tactics Podcast, brought to you by the Cantrip Cast. Join our hosts, Brandon and Steak, as they unpack various subjects of interest in pure, unhinged fashion. Now prepare yourselves and get ready to have a good time, because the Unpacked Tactics Podcast begins now.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Unpacked Tactics, the podcast where we take a topic and then we throw it all over the fucking room. And sometimes at the end of the episode, we put it back together again. I'm Steak, and this is my buddy over here.
I'm Brandon, and I guess we're just gonna
Supreme Burrito in charge.
Take this and throw it all over the room. Holy shit.
What's our topic today?
Who's the Supreme... Wait, pause for a second. Let's unpack that for a hot second.
Let's unpack
Who's
what?
the Supreme Burrito?
You
Is that
are
me?
the Supreme Burrito.
Is that a fat joke?
I don't know. It could, I mean, fucking, you sound like the woman doth protesteth too much.
I feel like that's a fat joke towards me, and I'm very upset
I
with you.
said Supreme. You know, like what the cool kids wear on TikTok?
Yeah, that's like calling me like a fatter burrito. It's nothing to call me burrito, but you're saying the Supreme Burrito. It's like a bigger burrito.
Okay. 2 questions. Is bigger better? And does size matter?
It depends on the circumstance.
Does it? Does it really?
Yeah, that's like
Does it
if
really?
I go to
Okay, if you go
like,
to
Taco
the
Bell,
burrito store, do you want
Yeah.
a Supreme Burrito or do you want a burrito?
I want a Supreme Burrito.
That's why you're a Supreme Burrito.
But I want a Supreme Burrito because it's big, it's chunky, it's full of meat, it's full of stuff.
You're
So are you
making this
saying
a
that-
fat joke.
are
It
you
didn't
saying-
have to
yeah.
be, but you're
I'm trying to-
guiding it. You are guiding it in a way
I'm-
to where you're going to have to start like eating
trying to
only
reverse-
burritos. And
Reverse gas.
do you think you could do with burritos with the Subway guy did with subs?
what? Like eat a bunch of them and get skinny?
Yeah.
No. I'm just trying to reverse gaslight myself into being mad about that joke. So, anyways, all right. Enough of the calling me a fat fuck.
I never did. I literally never did.
Steak's fat shaming me. Everybody, please be sure to go on to the Discord or wherever you're listening or watching this and comment and shun him for making fun of my weight
Or
that I'm
support
currently
me.
losing. Or support you. Yeah. So today's topic, something that I think we're probably going to get in a heated argument over. It's about one of my favorite shows growing up, the infamous, the wonderful, the kind of overrated, in my opinion, sometimes, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon
Okay.
Ball, or Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball franchise.
Okay. Now I can talk about Dragon Ball Z. I watched a lot of this on Toonami as a kid.
Yeah, me too. That's what I grew up. I grew up watching that like consistently.
I
That's
remember
what I used
waiting
to watch all the time.
17 weeks to see if somebody won a fight.
Yeah. Dude, the final battle between Goku and Frieza
Yeah.
on Namek, like it was like 5 minutes, but fucking 20 episodes.
I
you know?
swear, just powering up was such a thing.
Yeah,
When
just-
you were a kid, did you ever try?
You said what?
Did you ever try when you were a kid to go
Oh,
Super
100%,
Saiyan?
all the time.
Me and
all
my
the fucking time.
friends used to
Yeah.
just like go to the schoolyard behind my house, and we'd be like, "You can't," and we'd be like, "But if we fucking did."
But if we did,
But
can
if
you
we
imagine?
went Super Saiyan, what would we do? And we're like,
Can you
we're
just-
gonna go shoplift candy from the local Walmart if we went Super Saiyan.
If you went super, that's the first thing to do if you go super.
so
Saiyan.
that's
Can
why
you-
we didn't get any powers.
Can you imagine, like, just going behind like a school or a building and like cars driving by and just seeing 2 kids just screaming? Or if you're like one of the surrounding houses that's like near the school or whatever area you're in, and then you just you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
we
Rebecca's
were those
doing
kids.
Rebecca's
the
doing her
schoolyard.
dishes and just hears fucking and looks out the window and just sees 2 kids just fucking screaming.
I was 12. I was unironically trying to achieve my next form. You know, like these guys are on it for TikTok likes. I really thought I'd be able to fly.
Yeah, it was
never happened.
That would have been, I think every kid that watched Dragon Ball Z tried to make that happen. And if you watch Dragon Ball Z and were a fan of Dragon Ball Z and you're sitting listening to this or watching this and say, I never did that, you are lying to yourself.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure. Dragon Ball Z made me want to do push-ups.
They wanted to push
Because Goku would fucking just rep out push-ups. And Goku was super cool. Like, when I looked at Goku as a kid, I was like, oh, Goku is like the penultimate dude. Like, that's who I want to be as like Goku. So I need to find higher gravity and do some push-ups. And just
I feel like
I tried to do my hair like that. It doesn't work really good.
it doesn't work.
I
No,
tried so
okay.
hard.
I could see you trying to be like Goku. However, you will never be like Goku.
What does that
Because-
mean? I don't even... What the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, I could see you
Wow.
trying to have the heroism of Goku. However, you are too good of a dad to be Goku.
That is such-
Goku was a horrible
It
father.
is a twist surprise attack. I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
100% how to process that.
Yeah, where's
Thank
your
you.
snappy comeback now? Yeah, you're a good dad.
I do
Therefore,
think
you'll
I'm
never
a good
be like
dad,
Goku.
but
yeah,
Goku...
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
there's-
if Goku's that bad of a dad. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. All right, yeah. So first, let me hear your arguments on why Goku is a bad dad.
Okay. Piccolo practically raised Gohan. First of all,
Okay, and who's Piccolo?
Piccolo is the big green alien guy.
No. Who is Piccolo to Gohan?
Piccolo to Gohan is like a family friend.
Why?
Because
Because he's Goku's friend, right?
Yeah, because he's Goku's friend.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So Goku
Yeah, just
left
jot
his
that
child in his friend's care to
It's a-
train him
yeah.
consistently. Yeah, all
Uh-huh.
the time. How come
Multicultural.
Piccolo?
He put him into another cultural family to give him two aspects of life, so he's not just Saiyan. So now he's got some aspects from the Saiyan side, and then from the Piccolo green people that all get beat up.
The
So he gets-
Namekians?
What are they called?
The Mechians.
Those poor Mechians. Yeah, he gets a little bit of two
How mu-
cultures.
wait,
so what he was
pause for a
doing,
second.
that's like sending your
Wait.
kid abroad to Europe for a couple of
How
years.
much do you actually know about Dragon Ball Z?
I know probably everything about Dragon Ball Z.
All right, so that tells me you don't know jack shit.
I know Goku can fucking spirit bomb people, and he didn't spirit bomb his son. Another point for good dad.
Actually, he did. Fun fact.
After he was older and ready.
Oh wait,
for
no,
it.
I lied. He let one of his kids die. He let Goten die.
Was Goten really his kid?
Yes, Goten was his second child.
I didn't really count Goten as his child.
Why?
I didn't really emotionally attach to Goten. So when he died,
that's another reason why he's a bad dad. What's he do? Comes back to Earth, has sex with his wife, impregnates her, dies because he's too busy fighting, leaving her to be a single mother of two children.
when you're the most powerful guy in the universe, you're a little fucking busy. All
But
right,
he's not the most powerful guy in the universe, but he's not.
but he is.
But he's not.
But who's stronger?
You haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, have you? The new series.
The new series? That's like
Yeah.
saying you don't know anything about Lord of the Rings because you haven't seen Rings of Power. Yeah, I heard from Rings of Power they 3D printed all the armor, so I'm not watching it.
Yeah, but that's a little different in this scenario because this is canon to the show. It's a new series that's been out for like fucking 6 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
there's,
who
there's
beats
literally
up Goku?
there's literally people that are fucking kicking Goku's ass, like Beerus. He's a big cat.
Oh. Hey, so Goku gets beat up by a cat in this
Yeah.
new Dragon Ball Z. So the
Yeah.
cat's the main character now?
The cat is the god of destruction who just goes around blowing up planets.
See,
with
and
the
I
snap of his
just
fingers.
that's stupid to me.
Oh yeah, and that's where I'm at with like
Marvel.
and that's why I said overrated a bit with the intro.
'Cause Marvel
because
does it too. It's like, what's your superhero? I'm Eraser Man. I erase the comics in real life. Okay, fuck you then. That's lazy writing. I don't like
No,
it.
and that's where I'm at with the kind of like the overrated part of Dragon Ball Z. I love the show. I love the just the action, the fighting, the power, my animalistic instincts of like just that fucking violence to like feel that I need comes out when I watch DBZ. The fight scenes are very well done. Yeah, it's just like cool to see. However, the
Goku's
story,
a paladin.
Goku.
You
I
can't
could see
change
Goku
my
being
mind.
a paladin. Yeah, I could see that.
Yes.
Fighter paladin.
No,
Monk. I lied. Monk paladin.
just
Monk
paladin.
paladin. Monk paladin.
Just paladin.
Flurry of blows.
No.
Fuck you. Anyways, no, the problem with Dragon Ball Z, especially like recently.
The
like going
problem,
in-
other than you didn't answer my question.
What's your question?
You said some cat beat up Goku.
Yeah.
I said, so is the cat the main character?
That's what I'm getting into.
Did Goku lose?
I'm getting into. He did lose to Beerus. Yeah, he got his ass kicked.
He never beats him?
He hasn't yet. No, he's training him actually.
He's gonna beat him.
Actually, I lied. Beerus has a guardian angel named Whis, who trained Beerus, and Whis is now training Goku and Vegeta to be gods or use God. But it's a fucking mess, dude. Let me break it down.
This is why when you get your characters to level 20, you retire them.
Yes. So and that's exactly what they should have done. Okay. So let's break it down real quick. I'm gonna keep it as quick as possible for you to give you.
Yeah, I already
bit
know
of the
all the
lore.
information, but go ahead and break it down.
Do
for
you?
the,
Oh,
for
do
the
you?
audience.
I don't believe that at all. Okay.
Just for the people
Dragon
listening.
Ball. For the people listening only? Okay.
Yeah.
There's Dragon Ball. This is about Goku when he's a kid. He gets dropped off on planet Earth through a fucking like little space doubloon thing that crashes down. He comes out. He gets picked up by this old man. That is Gohan, known as Grandpa Gohan. Grandpa Gohan trains Goku. Eventually, Goku turns into giant monkey and kills Gohan. Doesn't remember what happened, just knows that he was killed in battle somehow. Goku goes through his entire life training. He meets Krillin. He meets his trainers and friends and all that kind of stuff you still see to this day in Dragon Ball Z. Eventually, he's older. He has a kid that is Gohan. He fights Frieza. They go through the Cell Saga, the Buu Saga, all that shenanigans that everybody's seen in every video game story and etc. And it gets you now to Dragon Ball Super. The problem is, I feel like Goku's story should have ended with Dragon Ball with the Cell Saga. And that's where we're going to get started with this kind of like issue with the writing and stuff is the Cell Saga was supposed to be Gohan, his son's like turn to take the mantle, be the main character, because Gohan beats Cell, Goku dies, and the intention, from my understanding, was that Gohan was to be the new main character because Goku was just getting too strong, because it was turning into just, from my opinion is Goku just kept getting more strong, and like it wasn't that entertaining anymore. Now you got this little fucking kid that needs to be the hero of Earth, and it was really it was entertaining, it was cool. But no, you don't want to ruin the IP and the marketability of the show by taking away Goku. So now what do you have now, 5 years later? Goku's still main character, and now they are coming up with god forms, and it's just a fucking power balance, and the entire show is just like who can yell the loudest and get more power by yelling the loudest.
That has always been the show, though.
It has been.
That has always been the show.
It has been.
Sounds
but
like
literally,
you're complaining about something that the show was built on.
What I'm complaining about now is beforehand in the first couple series, Dragon Ball, the Frieza Saga, the Cell Saga, the Buu Saga, there was like
I stopped watching Dragon Ball around Dragon Ball GT.
Okay, GT was good. I like GT.
It was all right. I just wasn't.
It was fun to watch, but it's not canon anymore because fucking reasons.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not because of Super. Well, not because of Super, but I mean like Super came out now. That's the new canon thing.
Oh, all right.
The problem with Super, and this is where I have like the problem with it, I guess, is the entire thing except for the Goku Black Saga, which is actually pretty fucking cool because there's actual conflict there. Essentially, what happens is. There is this guy named Zamasu who, in an alternate timeline, kills Goku and takes his body and kills Chi-Chi and the kids and is just wreaking fucking havoc across another dimension. And they find out about this, and Future Trunks travels dimensions to get Goku and Vegeta and be like, I need your fucking help. Somebody took your body, killed your wife and kids. They're fucking up my planet here, all this kind of stuff. And they're like, holy shit, we gotta go. That part's cool because there's this really cool like conflict and villain going on. But then after that, the rest of Super is quite literally what? The Tournament of Power. What is it? It's nothing but just people yelling and fighting and like just seeing who can yell the loudest and
like
get the
to get the
strongest.
highest power level?
That was pretty much it. And like there was like these 12 universes against each other. And whichever universe won, they got to survive and the rest got destroyed. But of course, in good Dragon Ball fashion, the one that survived, which is of course Goku's universe, wished for everybody. They got one wish, and they wished for all the universes to come back, which of course they were going to fucking do that. Right. But it's like none of these universes like really necessarily like none of them were bad. There was like no villains. They were just like all people in like the same like different universes fighting to see who was the strongest. There was no there was like no villain. You know what I mean? Like there was this guy named Jiren who was obviously stronger than Goku. Right. Who was like the antagonist, I guess you could say, of the arc, but he wasn't a bad guy. He was a good guy. He was just strong. Like his family was killed when he was a kid, and he wants to be strong so he can protect his people. So you put these two knuckleheads against each other that are both essentially heroes. Mm-hmm. I don't know. To me, it was just like, oh, because like the entire fight, I'm getting mad just thinking about it because one episode Goku would yell louder and be like, ah! And then the next episode Jiren would yell louder and be like, ah! And I'm just one for like fucking 20, 30 episodes, and just back and forth yelling and like just breaking barriers over and over and over and over and over. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z's cool, but there's problems with it.
I definitely really feel like it's sort of always been like that, and it's sort of always been not good.
Yeah.
But because Dragon Ball Z was like popularized before there was a lot of things to compare it to, I think that's why Dragon Ball Z really, really went off. Because like you couldn't compare Dragon Ball Z really to like Pokemon.
No.
Or Digimon. Like what else did we have really to compare this to other than
Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, because like DBZ came out or was on TV before like any anime, really. Right?
No, there's plenty of others on.
Like yeah, but like Naruto, Inuyasha, like basic.
I think DBZ was the most popular one because I think like things like places like Toonami and whatnot like pushed it out probably the most out of most of their animes.
Yeah, I mean Adult Swim and Toonami still push the rest of them. Like
they do, but I feel like at the time
there was Inuyasha, Naruto.
Yeah.
Bleach Shampoo or whatever that show
was. Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, I remember that one.
Yeah, all those things were on there. But Dragon Ball Z really took off. And it's really weird how Dragon Ball Z hit so many different culture levels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see fans, like, have you seen how Hispanic fans, like from, I think, Mexico, are just, like, have Dragon Ball Z houses?
Oh, yeah. Dude,
like,
yeah,
I've seen it on TikTok, and I'm just like, God bless these fucking people. Because there's this one guy who, like, he kept surprising his wife by buying, like, new Dragon Ball Z shit for the house. And, like, he did the curtains. He did, like, rugs. He did, like, and the final one was the blanket. And she came in, and she laughed so hard she cried. And I was just like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy how far, like, you know, this show and like many other anime and stuff.
It's all over. Like, yeah, it's everybody.
World, like, all over. And I think the biggest reason that it is so popular is because like, or it's still continuing to go to this day is because like when we were kids, it was very popular. So like the people that are watching the show are like still the same demographic for the most part that started watching it like years and years ago.
I would assume so. Do you think like, I don't even know. I think it's so slow paced now that I don't think new anime fans could even go back and like, I'm going to watch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would hold their interest long enough.
I'm not sure. And there's a lot to watch, a lot to catch up on, you know. I will say what's nice is like if you watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Kai or just Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super or fucking GT or whatever, like usually you don't need to know what's going on beforehand in the past because they do like a lot of recaps and like a lot of that kind of stuff.
A lot of recaps.
Yeah, which is nice. I do appreciate that about that. But you know, I feel like it'd be the same like right now. Like my wife and I were watching Naruto all the way through. And, you know, it's cool. However, I didn't realize how fucking many episodes there were. And I'm like, holy shit.
I've never watched Naruto.
Naruto's good. We can make that a whole other episode.
All I know is I like Bullhead.
Rock Lee?
Yeah.
Rock Lee's my favorite character.
That's who I fuck with just for memes.
I fucking love Rock Lee. Yeah, Rock Lee is my dude.
Speaking of dudes who should have been the main character, but for some reason aren't, because the writers are garbage.
Gohan.
Vegeta. Vegeta was dope as hell. He was the ultimate Saiyan. He worked the hardest. He wanted it the fucking most.
Yeah.
And the only reason he couldn't get it was because Goku had plot armor.
I agree with that.
Because Vegeta was dope. Like, Goku is not my favorite character in the show. He's just...
No, he's not. He's not mine either.
I think Goku's cool, like the embodiment of...
what every kid wants to be growing up.
It's just the indomitable human spirit. He's just like, he's going to win because he cares the most.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's cool to teach kids. But he's not the coolest character.
No, from my understanding, Vegeta was supposed to die when they first fought, like during the Saiyan arc. Like
that would have been better. They're like, haha, you lost your first fight. Instead of giving you an honorable death, like in Japanese culture would have been appropriate, in any warrior culture would have been appropriate to honorably kill that person. But instead, they were like, let's keep him around.
Yeah, we want more money.
I want him to watch.
Want him to watch.
I want him to watch as Goku hits all of his achievements right before he does.
No, but here's the thing. From my understanding, according to the manga, however it's pronounced.
I think it's manga.
I think it's manga. According to that, if they go by that, which I guess from my understanding, like DBZ does pretty good with following the source material. Vegeta's finally going to surpass Goku, from my understanding.
See, that's what I'd love to see, because Vegeta just has a good go-get-em attitude that I like.
Yeah, because there's these new forms, okay? So, like, and I think I think my problem with Super, the newest series, was because, yes, I understand, like, it's about getting more and more and more power through the entire fucking saga of all the Dragon Ball stuff.
That's basically
there was a ridiculous amount of just, like, power-ups and levels, specifically in Super. There was Super Saiyan God, red hair, okay? There was Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which is a Super Saiyan God that also uses Super Saiyan powers, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Blue, because they have blue hair, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was also...
I'm looking at a picture of it right now.
Yeah, what Goku did was he used Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken, where he used Kaioken and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan at the same time for a massive power boost. And Vegeta also got his own version of like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan like Ascended, where he had like blue sparkly stuff around him. That's like 3 or 4 right there. And then
it went too far.
And then Ultra Instinct, which is like the ultimate fighting form that only gods can unlock. That of course Goku fucking unlocks, because why wouldn't he?
Because he's going to be the next god.
Yeah, well...
He should be. You know, the gods of that realm are awful. They let those people get away with way too much. What's up with the stupid Dragon Balls?
I think they're irrelevant now. No, they're not. They used them.
It's just like they abused the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, they used them a lot now, but like it was funny because you're right. They do that. You know, they do that.
Can you buy me some?
No.
For my
anyways, regardless, hold on.
Desktop, like
no.
I think there's 7 of them. Can you just give me like the 7-piece set?
I think there's 7
to my house.
6 or 7. I don't fucking know how many there are. But no, that's my problem with Super.
You're just
the power. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore it.
Okay.
The power scaling was too fast. It was too much, too fast within a short amount of time.
So it's too fast with the power leveling, but too slow with the screaming and the fighting. You need to make up your mind.
No, it's too much. It's just like I want plot, I want meat and potatoes. I want story, not just like
some of the best Dragon Ball Z that I liked and enjoyed the most was Gohan and Piccolo.
Yeah, because there was a connection there. There was a
lot of story.
Yeah.
There was a lot of character growth, plot development. It was good.
So, all right, pin real quick in the Dragon Ball abuse, because you're right. They abuse the shit out of the Dragon Balls real quick with Vegeta. So Goku, I mentioned Ultra Instinct. That is like the ultimate god fighting form that Goku got, where it's like he can't be hidden. He has white hair now.
What, Ultra Instinct?
It's called Ultra Instinct. Yeah, he has white hair now instead of
that's where
red.
He's just like
yeah,
super fast. Yeah, but that's what if
him.
Dragon Ball Z didn't have it'd have nothing. That's what it's all about, bitch.
Well, Dragon Ball's always...
That's what it's about, bitch. We're teleporting.
But they've always had it. They've always had...
That's what I'm saying. He's always had Ultra Instinct, I thought.
Yeah, but now it's better.
Now it's God Ultra Instinct.
Now it's better.
Is that the only difference? Is it's now God level Ultra Instinct?
The difference is essentially what Ultra Instinct is
He's
like
always
his
had
body.
it. I've seen the joke. Like, oh, this is what Ultra Instinct must be like. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no, he is... essentially what Ultra Instinct is like his body moves itself to avoid danger. He doesn't have to think about it.
It's just he subconsciously avoids danger.
He's pretty much subconsciously fighting.
That is lame.
Yeah,
this is my issue with Superman too.
Yeah, so Vegeta now, because Vegeta is fucking Vegeta, can't unlock Ultra Instinct. He's having trouble doing it. Of course he is. Yeah.
Can you get just a crumb of power, Goku, please?
Well, he ends up unlocking, from my understanding, this form called Ultra Ego.
See, they just do him wrong, bro.
Yeah.
They do him so... The writers hate Vegeta.
The form looks cool. He has, like, purple hair, and I love purple, so I think the form looks great.
I do love purple.
But the thing is, instead of, like, it being Ultra Instinct, where, like, the more... Like, his body just, like, subconsciously dodges everything, the more damage he takes, the more powerful he gets. So you can beat the fuck out of him, but he just keeps getting more and more powerful.
Why do they do this to him?
Because I don't fucking
Why do they do this to my boy Vegeta? He didn't do anything wrong. What, he ate too many sensu beans?
He tried to blow up planets and he killed innocent people.
He had shit he was doing. He was busy. See, here's the difference. So Goku is a Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
And he acts like he's better than everybody, but he also has a savior complex. Vegeta is a Saiyan that knows he's better than everybody, and he doesn't have a savior complex. And he's going around doing shit. So, like, Vegeta's like, if he kills you, it's on accident. If Goku kills you, he's going to give you a lecture afterwards about how, like, the power of friendship should have been your focus all along. Just kill me! Fucking kill me at that point!
And again, that is, we'll think about the bad dad thing here for a second. Rewind to that for a second.
You are not staying focused.
I can't, dude. I have so much of my fucking. All right,
the
fine.
Dragon
fine.
Balls are bullshit, and you have to buy me some.
Okay, fine. We'll do the Dragon Balls first, then back to bad dad. Dragon Balls are bullshit. They're abused because they even poke fun at themselves now in the new movie. There was a movie that came out called Dragon Ball Superhero. That's about Gohan and Piccolo, where Gohan unlocks a new form called Beast Gohan. So again, fucking more power-ups, just continuously doesn't fucking stop.
I don't care if Gohan gets them. He deserves all the power-ups he can have.
I love Gohan. Actually, his new form looks really fucking cool.
Gohan is like, before I ever had a son, I was like, me and Piccolo are raising Gohan together.
Yeah,
that little rascal.
They did Gohan dirty, essentially, throughout the series. But anyways, no, you know what Bulma's doing with fucking the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Superhero?
Probably really gross things the way you lined that up.
Well, no, but kind of. No, she finds them because that's what she does with Capsule Corp. They find the Dragon Balls, keep them
and
safe.
she's like, I wish for a coffee.
She wishes for shit like makeup and like foundation.
Are
and,
you
like,
fucking kidding me?
like a fucking, I think to make herself look younger or like a boob job or something. I forget what it is. I'll have to find the clip and send it to
That
you.
is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so like
bro.
Piccolo's like in a frenzy because some shit's going down. He's like, I need the Dragon Balls right now. I need more power. I have to unlock my hidden potential. And she's like, oh, I have the Dragon Balls right fucking here. He goes, what? She goes, oh yeah, we use them all the time, and they get spread out. And we keep finding it's nobody ever. I guess her excuse for like using them all the time is
nobody needs them.
Oh yeah, we hunt them down all the time, so that way we have them.
So why
and
not?
then we use them and wish for shit, and that way they get shot away again, so they're never in the same location constantly.
But they've always abused them. Goku will be like, what should I wish for? I wish for all my friends back to life. Every fucking time we get the balls.
Yeah. No, so what happens is
I have to stop you for 5 seconds. For $1,090 or for oh wow. For almost $1,100, we can get a 10K gold diamond Vegeta real sized amulet.
No.
I'm just letting you know that it's there. You can continue now. It's important.
Okay. But no, what happens is Piccolo is like, Bulma, I need the Dragon Balls. I need to unlock my hidden potential. So she's like, I got them right here in a fucking knapsack. He goes, okay. He uses them. He gets more power. Unlocks his hidden potential. It's like a new form for Piccolo too. Piccolo with a new form. And then like he used the wish, and he's orange. He's just fucking orange. It's like what it is. He's orange and bulky. And then Bulma uses like the last two wishes to like, I forget what it was. I think to make her like wrinkles go away or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they abuse the shit out of the Dragon Balls.
Oh, he isn't just orange. They made my boy buff, bro.
Yeah.
You see the
ripped.
titties they put on this man?
Yeah.
They like doubled his shoulders. They doubled his biceps. They made him orange. Instead of floppy, flaccid penis antenna, now he has hard, erect unicorn peni that fucking stretch into the sky with his power.
Hard, erect unicorn peni.
Yeah, this motherfucker looks beast mode now. He doesn't even fucking smile. He looks angry. He looks like he got
mode.
extra
Gohan's
lips.
beast mode.
His bottom lip has been enhanced for extra. He could probably kiss the fucking. He's Cell to death. Cell's so lucky he didn't show up now when Piccolo's got them thick fucking.
Oh, that's
lips.
what they fought in the new movie.
Cell?
Yeah, they fought fucking. I forget the name of it. Cell Max, I guess. It was like a clone of Cell, but like a kaiju fucking version of Cell, I guess. I don't know.
I demand another live-action Dragon Ball Z movie with
I
Chris
fucking
Pratt
don't.
as Goku.
You shut your mouth. God,
Chris
no.
Pratt, hear me now.
Chris Pratt?
Your legacy isn't done. You're going to have to get way buffer, bro.
In 2023.
Dude, could you see Chris Pratt with Goku hair? Like, unironically, like if Hollywood tried. Could you imagine Chris Pratt with Goku hair? Someone fucking Photoshop this and send it to the Cantrip Cast Discord. I need to see it.
Somebody Photoshop Chris Pratt with Goku
I want to see
hair.
Chris Pratt as Goku. Majin Buu is the best villain in Dragon Ball Z. Nobody could change my mind. He was the most entertaining.
I think he was the most entertaining. I think Cell is my personal favorite.
He's my third favorite.
Third favorite?
Yep.
Really?
Majin Buu's first, Frieza second.
I think that's
Cell
why,
has
'cause, like-
really good villainous monologues.
Yeah, and I think that's why. Cell was just a good fucking villain.
He
He
was solid.
I think Cell was a better villain than Boo, because Boo was just chaos incarnate.
It was the show. I think Majin Buu during that arc, the show itself was more fun, but Cell probably is a better villain.
I I can agree with that because the Boo saga was it was kind of stupid, but it was also like there was a lot
fun.
that happened, but it was fun. You're right, it was very fun. Like to see all the you had Goten, and fucking Trunks turning into Gotenks, which I fucking love Gotenks. He's a little smart ass, and I love the guy. You had Gohan getting power ups and still getting his ass kicked. You had Goku fucking hitting Super Saiyan 3. You had Goku and Vegeta fusing together with the Matori earrings, and like it was fun. You had Hercule being a fucking dickbag. It was fun. I think Cell was a better villain just because like Boo was just chaos. Like there was no like reformation or informative decisions.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot going on.
There was no motive. It was just like, Boo eats you now. That's it. But Boo, why? Because Boo is hungry and fuck the planet. What?
It makes me think of Beans. I like them.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Beans and Boo are just the same. Majin
Why are you
Beans.
doing these things? I can.
Yeah, because I can.
I think that's a great motivation for a bad guy.
Yeah, just because they can.
Because fuck you. That's why.
Yeah. 'Cause
You
fuck
literally
you.
flew to my planet to start beating the shit out of people,
Yes.
and I'm not gonna leave.
I'm not
You know?
gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm here to whoop ass. Why?
Yeah, you don't have to be going anywhere anytime soon.
I got
Oh.
fucking banned from Starbucks on my planet. I came here to take my aggression out for a couple hundred years.
Okay.
All I did was put a joke name on the cup. But now I'm going Super Saiyan on your ass.
Dragon Ball Z is cool.
It is.
It's just, it's one of those things of like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's not the greatest show in the world, but I'm still going to love it and watch it. I'm going to critique the shit out of it, and I'm going to bitch about some things, but I'm still going to watch it. Like, if I'm like in my living room and Dragon Ball Z comes on, and like
I'm
cooking
always
dinner,
happy with Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, I'll put it on. Like, yeah, I'll fucking watch that.
I like
It's
Dragon
like,
Ball
no,
Z.
it's not one of those shows where it's like, I don't feel like watching this right now or listening to it. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll put this on. Like one of those.
I've been cycling through a bunch of older shows. I have watched a bunch of newer TV with my 2-year-old. Not a huge fan of quite a bit of it. So I've been going through like older shows. Like me and him have been watching Powerpuff Girls because I'm a huge fan of the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah.
Like Dexter's Lab, stuff like that. And we've just been cycling through old shows. And
Yeah, the
it's
shit we used to watch when we
interesting
were kids, yeah.
because he picks. I tried
Okay.
SpongeBob, and he was like, nope, not interested.
Oh,
Will not
good
watch
kid.
it. So, yeah, so I just have to go through them until there's one that he finds that he likes, and it's always interesting. Powerpuff Girls, he was like, oh, yeah, I fucking vibe with this. He dapped me up.
Your
had a
son
beer.
dapped you up.
Yeah, he's gangster. And then we finished, like the first season of Powerpuff Girls, and he was like, I quit. Not interested anymore.
Oh, well, that's what it is. What it is. Speaking of SpongeBob, that show needs to fucking be off the air. Jesus
Have you
Christ,
seen
that's
SpongeBob fight Goku?
No. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I saw it on YouTube. The argument was that SpongeBob would win because even though Goku is far stronger, SpongeBob is a sponge and doesn't really take damage. So, like, in that episode where SpongeBob's getting bullied, he just sort of eats all the blows. And, they're saying that Goku could fucking punch the shit out of SpongeBob, but it would never do anything.
No, I think Goku. I think Goku would win.
I think a
Doesn't matter
spirit
if-
bomb on Bikini Bottom would just fucking end the whole conversation.
Yeah, like not even a spirit bomb, a Kamehameha or any kind of like blast is gonna like just
Like a
like
little
it doesn't
fucking
have
key
to
blast.
fucking do damage like bludgeoning damage. Like it could just blow him away into particles and bits, and like there's nothing left.
The coolest thing
know?
about Dragon Ball Z.
Kamehameha.
No, when they kick people through the environment. That is the coolest
Yeah.
fucking thing that Dragon Ball
Those
Z
are
ever
cool.
fucking did.
Yep.
And because of them, they brought it to fucking video games, and it is the by far coolest fucking thing that Dragon
Dude,
Ball
I
Z
love
brought.
when shit like that happens in video games. Even in like Dragon Ball Z video games and other video games, when you kick somebody through a fucking mountain, it's
But
the most
Dragon Ball Z
satisfying thing
started it.
ever.
They fucking gave us that, and that was fantastic. Also,
Yeah.
I want to cosplay as Supreme Goku.
Supreme Goku.
Type in your Google bar Supreme Drip Goku and images. That's what I want to be for
Supreme.
next year's Comic Con or Gen Con or whatever.
Ripped Goku.
Drip, DRP,
Drip.
DRIP.
Supreme Drip.
That's what I'm doing.
God damn it.
I'm fucking telling you, it is Supreme Drip. Goku is dripped the fuck out. He's gangster as shit, and I'm joining. Ultra Drip Instinct. There's a fucking poster.
Ultra Drip Instinct.
I'm telling you, dude. If I go as Goku to Gen Con, I'll buy the fucking wig. I'll get the Supreme jacket. How expensive are those Supreme shirts?
I don't fucking know.
Are they actually expensive? I've never looked. I don't believe in that shit.
I don't know. I'm not aware.
I'll make my own. I'll get a t-shirt maker, make my own Supreme shirts.
Why don't you go as the Supreme Package Goku? Because that's our fucking thing with our boxes and our packaging and stuff.
Like a sex joke, like a dick thing.
Yeah, like a dick thing. Yeah, by the way, if you're listening to this, everybody...
except we'll put the label over my crotch.
Yeah.
And I could
Speaking of Supreme packages,
dance.
our books are on sale on our website, thecantripcast.com.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to reference my dick with something that people are buying. Unless it's our OnlyFans.
We don't have an OnlyFans.
My wife won't let me have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah.
We should have a discussion about Markiplier off the air, by the way. Because shit's gotten weird on the internet.
Oh, yeah, he's got an OnlyFans and everything now, too.
Yeah.
It's tasteful, though, from my understanding. It's tasteful.
I haven't looked, but I did see him complaining on a super funny smiley face meme app. I did see, like, a little clip of him complaining live, like, that got more traction than any fucking charity event he's ever done. He said more people reacted to that and gave money to that than anything he's ever done.
Wouldn't be surprised.
He was bitching about it.
I mean, like... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
There's over 100,000 people, dude.
That's a lot of people do, but it's like, I mean, like, I'd be annoyed by that too a little bit. Just like, wow, okay, so like I do this like massive, awesome charity event
for hunger drives
and it gets like
shit.
50,000 people that are interested, but then I do, hey, here's my dick, 100,000 people.
He didn't
like,
even
you
show his dick
fucks.
though. They were all tasty.
No, I know. Yeah, they're all tasteful. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, speaking of dicks and stuff that Goku's a dick. He's a bad dad. He's an asshole father.
We never finished that conversation.
However,
I don't think you're right.
We'll have to save that
Why?
debate for another day because we're about 45 minutes in.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. If you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you're listening to, make sure you head to the YouTube or wherever we post information about the show, and make sure you leave your opinion on who you think is a good dad, bad dad, and why Goku's a bad dad, and why Piccolo is the better dad. I can see the look in your face. For those of you that are listening, he is
my
grinning.
closing thoughts. Thank you everybody for coming and listening to the show. I'm sorry that there were so many inaccuracies with Brandon's understanding of Dragon Ball Z lore and fatherhood. Please let us know comments why he's so wrong and why Goku is a pretty good dad. Supreme Drip Goku.
Supreme Dick
Ultra.
Goku.
This is Ultra Drip Instinct. Flips fedora.
All right, everybody. We'll get you next time over on Unpacked Tactics.
See you later,
Goodbye.
chuckle fucks.
Thank you for listening to the Unpacked Tactics Podcast, a podcast by the Cantrip Cast. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Join us next week as Brandon and Steak unpack more tactics on whatever topic their hearts desire. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any episodes.